So yeah, it was always the sugar that was sweet. The cinnamon isn't sweet. Cinnamon is disgusting, but somehow when you put strong stuff with sweet stuff, it turns out alright. Kind of like getting married. In any case, these things pair excellently with milk. Phobos, you ever heard of this milk stuff? Stuff is delicious. It's like water, but it comes from a cow. And it's got a flavor to it. Also, what are you doing up, Yaxa? Almost done with my snack, and then we'll go jump in the stalker. We gotta kick more butt. That's right. That's right, butt kicking. Mm-hmm. Alright, first things first. I need to get our health back. So, just pick up a few artifacts. Not that we can take them in the arena, but hey, they get our health up. Also, it's our favorite song playing on the radio. Yeah. Wait, what do you and Hypnotic have in common? See how many more fights there are. You guys have a new fight for us. Oh, you know what? Forgot. I want to change the difficulty back to veteran. In between Stalker and Master. See if I can get a better balance out of that. One of the pieces of squid I was chewing on, I just bit it down. It went like in between my teeth, like drove them apart. It hurt quite a bit. Time for you to show what you can do. Duty captured the group of bandits that have been causing problems for Stalker and the Rostok. Duty took them at night, so most of bandits were taken alive. They were all going to be executed anyway, so I convinced Duty to give them a chance. If any of them survive, they'll go in the can outside the zone, which is better than dying here. They're not well armed, just a few pistols and sonos, but there's 6 of them, so watch yourself. I can handle 6 dudes in close quarters. Hopefully they give me a decent weapon to deal with it, though. We'll see. Y'all ready to see what this fight is? Sorry to hear that, Phobos. I haven't been playing either, and I'm honestly not far from uninstalling it. We got the 50 cal. Nah, this one's a 9x39. This is a different weapon. So, Russia developed, I think it's way after this game came out, they developed this weapon that is a 50 caliber submachine gun of sorts. The ASH TAC-12, and I thought this was it for a little bit. It's not. Also, if this thing has the grenade launcher, we were not given the grenades, but we were given one hand grenade. See, compared to Master, this almost feels too easy now. Maybe I need to just fight someone that's not bandits, because I just got killed there. Alright, that was 5, so there should be one more. Oh! Hit him in the knee with the last round of the match. That one felt way easier than the other fights, not just because of the difficulty. They give you, like, a lot of ammo and a pretty good weapon to take them down. Versus, like, the 2-on-3 fight. Weird, right? 8,000. Easy. And he says, I'm not experienced enough for this fight, and I have no idea what would make me more experienced. But we do finally see the duty base in the middle of the day. Groza might just be that powerful. Maybe it was the weapon more than anything, but just the fact that they gave us a better weapon. Like, if they gave us the MP5, and we were fighting 6 dudes, it still would have been a little harder. That one just felt a little too easy compared to the 2-on-3 fight. Don't forget my gear. Good call.
Chernobyl veterans, join duty. We
When did I get a stalker suit? Did I buy this? Or did I find this somewhere? I don't even remember having this thing. Interesting. I'm only gonna put these two on because I want to kind of keep my bulletproof up. I'm gonna put one on. I need bulletproof a little bit more. I'm gonna try looking for more bulletproof artifacts that don't hit me with tons of radiation, because radiation sucks. I mean, it's no hate on Siege, I just started. I play other games now. Is what it is. Let's see if we can sell the merc suit that we should no longer need. Go see our favorite friend here.
I said come in. Don't stand there. I
I
said
love how
come
he
in.
points
Don't
the
stand there.
rifle at you while he's like... Oh, look, yeah, so... Metropolitan. He looks, he like points the rifle at you while he's like, come in, like, come in, come in. What's up, Barkeep? Take this merc suit, dude. I don't need it anymore. The goldfish I'm only holding because I don't know if another mission is going in it, so I'm gonna keep it for now. Does he have more 545 ammo that I can buy? He does. A little pricey, but I'll buy it up because I'm gonna be using it. And then, I don't... We are running a pistol, but we're more running it as a backup. Where'd you get Stalker suit? I have no idea. Did I get it from the arena? Because I don't think I had it before. And I didn't buy it. Because I still have all of my money. I really don't know, man. It was surprising for me, too. And then we have a decent amount of pistol rounds to fall back on if something goes terribly wrong. After we did that fight in the arena, I'm actually really interested in using one of the Akabens. Mainly because more damage, and it says less accuracy. Plus, I have the upgraded fast shooting AK. But apparently my rifle was more accurate, so that 2-round burst isn't gonna mean anything. I guess it's just cool to be able to use that thing in the game and use the 2-round burst. I guess I mean what urine is, like what it means in English. It's pee, or piss. The fluid that comes out of your... I guess it's your bowel system after your body is done processing liquids. Urine. So when we say pissing in dirty company like a hypnotic sauce. Oh, arena. What? I said arena, and you thought I was saying urine? Or you spelled it urine? Urine. Ah, the joys of language barriers. I love it. Urine. I can see how someone could spell it that way, absolutely. Sorry for the confusion. So yeah, the arena, the fight club. Arena. 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 Danger zone. That's where I think we got the Stalker suit, because I have no other... Otherwise, I have no idea how we got it. Just sort of popped up. Alright, let's figure out where we're going today. The family rifle is in wild territory, but we can also find some other stuff there. So we can go after that guy's family rifle. Or we can try to find a way over here. Nah, I'm not going all the way over here. That's too much stuff right now. Let's start off by trying to go get that family rifle, and we'll see what happens after that. So we want to head north and west. I still can't get over the blue part of the compass being the north part and the red part being the south part. Maybe that's just a Western thing, like an American thing. That we see it as being... We see it as being red is north and blue is south. And maybe other parts of the world do it too. Or maybe it's actually a legit game mistake. Who knows? In any case, it's kind of cool to see that. Man, these guys are loud. After we come back, we'll see about joining duty. But it is nice to walk around and see that they are giving some of the stalkers refuge. That's kind of cool.
Мастер!
What's up, Pashka? And Vonka Leary. What did you hear? There are a lot of zombies around Lake Yenta. They wander around and attack any human. Hold on, I need to adjust the volume. Let me know if you guys can still hear everything. Alright, I turned it down a little bit. Let's see. They wander around and attack any human they see. If you spot it, you might want to run for your life. There are too many of them. Former stalkers around there. They died at the lake, and that's all that's left of them. Yeah, I wouldn't want to join them. Anything to trade, my boy? Nothing? That's all good.
Класс!
Yeah, Golas, speak. Hey, I knew that word. Golas, speak. Or voice. Petro Armor. Here are the duty guys' rules. Our dear beloved police force, or something like that. Keep this in mind to avoid trouble. Ah, everybody's gone nuts around here. The Confederate with his group have returned from a raid. Dragged a bunch of artifacts in. Mamma mia. Mamma mia, what? He said class? Not Golas? Oh. Damn. Are you sure you weren't telling me to speak? In my heart of hearts, I felt like I knew. Of course Confederate is silent, don't utter a word, as usual. All of his guys are joking around, then they went to Yukon and struck gold. The swine. You do have an energy drink, but I have two, and if I need to run... Class. Class? Golas? Class? Come on, you know he said Golas. Yeah, he just said it again. Hold up. Let's test this. Why would he just say class?
Protect the world from the zone. Join duty.
Okay, now he's not saying it. I do love this song though. I love all the songs in this game. I feel like they worked. This is what, like 3 guys in a room making this game? That just feels like very 2003-ish type alt-rock that you would have found in the US. Also, I did not know that there were anomalies inside the duty base. It's not pleasant.
To protect the world from the expanding zone.
Why would he say class? What is it really translate to English class? I thought he was talking to me, and I thought he was telling me to speak.
Stalker, protect the world.
Maybe I misunderstood the word.
Join duty.
That's why I thought he would say that. Why would he say class then to the guy playing music? What does that mean in that context? When I'm walking here, I feel like I'm getting pushed. I think it's just the physics that happens with the stairs. More ghosts. What's going on, bros? Oh, hello. I guess these guys are not having fun with each other. They seem to be, either they're angry with each other, or they are very, very much in love. In any case, they've both got good rifles, and they both got good gear. So class like that. It's just praising though. Okay. I accept. But I still think he was talking to me. Alright, what's up, T-Mac? Sheriff said there's a real treasure trove of artifacts in the center of the zone. Wait, I've heard this before. Yeah, every time someone makes a wish, the zone grows bigger. And nobody who gets there uses his wish to make it disappear. I guess when you get to the machine, you don't give a shit about anyone else. That's unfortunate. Sorry about that, fatty. All these guys' first names are like authentic, and then their last names always seem like a joke. Also, I am going the wrong way now. What I'd like to do is go this way. Which it looks like there's some guards, maybe? There's somebody standing over here. Yeah, guards. That's all good. What's up, Broski? Go on, keep moving. What are you staring at? Can you tell me something interesting? This guy, I've had that one before. He's just got bandages, and there's a lot of blood, so I guess they do face threats on the border here. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's like I do with the dog. I thought he was telling me to speak to him. Oh, some howling going on that way. Ostoreshno? Ostoreshno? Don't do it. Don't read it. It's okay. You don't have to work hard as a translator if you don't want to. I'm not gonna make you do that. In any case, we are going towards Ostoreshnos. Which, I guess this used to be part of this city, but they can only hold so much of an area, so they choose to defend this. And then we go this. Ah, I see. So that's not something you would even say to a person. Yeah, makes sense. Alright, we're back in the wild, and we should be on our own. We have our upgraded fast-firing AK-74. We're going to put an auto, and we've got 10 mags minimum of ammo, and definitely more than that. I just tried to open the trunk of this car because, again, I've been playing too much Tarkov, and nothing is in this box, toolbox by the car, unfortunately. That doesn't seem to be a box. Just a little pallet of wood. No, it's a box. You just can't search it. Oh.
Wolfhold,
Okay.
we got visitors. Some
What?
stalker is coming right at us.
What?
Do we do?
No,
You know what to do with witnesses. Finish him and make no fuss.
Oh, why am I picking up these guys as radio chatter? So, see, stuff like this makes me want to scope. I guess we'll have to wait till later in the game. We're gonna have something like that. Hey, you guys said on the radio you were gonna kill me. So I got no problem trying to kill you first. The problem I do have, aside from catching those bullets, the problem I do have is that the accuracy of this rifle at that distance is not great enough to make those shots. They do react to being shot at though, which I appreciate. This is the first time I'm shooting somebody and I can clearly see the impacts because of the wall behind them. It's not working out for me. That one hit him. Just one good hit apparently. Goodness gracious, 30 rounds wasted so far. Maybe I should have gone with the AK-12. Or not AK-12, AN-74. I put him down. We're like slowly recovering with the artifacts. How you doing, Nick? Happy birthday. Throw a couple more of those on just to get the regen. Then we'll take them off so we can maintain some of that bulletproofness. You know what? Nah, we'll stick with veteran mode. I just want to see how it plays first. We have to start paying attention to other artifacts, see if we can raise up our defense. It should play like S.T.A.L.K.E.R. I see, AJ, I see. How are you doing, AJ? Happy birthday. Apparently can't penetrate that kind of wall. And yet someone is still shooting at me through this brick wall here. This does not inspire confidence. Goodness gracious, how many headshots does it take, my man? Alright, let's throw these guys down. This way is the way we want to go. Oh, and whoever was talking to them and giving commands definitely knows that these guys are down now, since they're not responding to the radio. Why did I walk on wild territory? Because I wanted to go this way to go towards a quest. And I wouldn't have even shot at them if I hadn't heard the radio chatter saying that, yeah, they were gonna kill me. So, if they hadn't been the ones in the threat, I wouldn't have done anything, to be honest. I'm alright, AJ. Thank you. Yeah, хорошо. Yeah, хорошо. Yeah, хорошо. Yeah, хорошо. Oh! They got them ARs. They got them 5.56 rifles. Or as Snake would say, the 5.56 with pineapple. 5.56ers and pineapples. What is this ridiculousness? Okay, I get it. It's a graphical limitation, but one, they have this rear sight, like, way up front, which is whatever. But two, you don't even use the rear sight. You, like, lollipop the rear sight, and you have just this very fine, like, front sight in front. What kind of nonsense is this? Whatever, I want to try it out. I should just come up here and emptied out on these guys. Oh, it was just that guy that had the 5.56 rifle. The rest of these guys seem to have 5.45 rifles. But you know what is even better? Both of these guys had scopes on their AKs. And now I have scope on my AK, which is dope. And now we'll drop those. And now I got a scope rifle that I can use. One second, I want to read the info on this. Alright, guess I won. But I had attached scope to rifle. I have two of them, so I can sell one later on. A widely used Soviet scope. Indeed, scope can be mounted with a weapon with a dovetail mount used by the Warsaw Pact countries. Indeed, so it'll go on most of the AKs, some of like the Vepr weapons these days. Other things of that nature. Let's see what else these guys got while we're hanging around up here. Hello. More scopes. It's funny that, so like, for those people that play Tarkov, a new weight system was introduced, I want to say a month or two ago, maybe 3 months. And because of that, a lot of people were complaining that the new meta turned into, instead of taking people's whole guns, because of the weight. Oh, hello, Sparkler. Endurance plus 36, but you get minus 10 to electroshock. I think I'll wear that. Then I can run around like crazy. I just have to worry about getting shot, which is not something that happens often. Also, a second Stalker suit, which I guess we can keep that in a stash in case this one gets all messed up. Or we can sell it for money. And another stash down here, but there's nothing there. That's alright. So yeah, you normally go up to people's guns now, and if you don't really have the space and you're worried about making weight, you just grab the scopes and the suppressors off of their rifles. And
There's a stalker closing in on you. Looks like he's gunned down all of the snipers. Watch out. He's coming from the board.
Well found. I didn't get it. Did he knock off our snipers all by himself?
that's right.
Send a couple of guys to cover your asses.
Roger. On it.
The thing I'm worried about is, I get that that guy's dead.
Done it, Wolfhound. The military chopper is coming to blow you to pieces.
Wait, are they calling me Wolfhound? Because he said, now you've done it, Wolfhound, which sounds confusing. I thought Wolfhound was the handler guy that was talking to them. This part of the game is great. You think so, Nero? Also, how are you doing, Nero? Happy birthday, by the way.
There goes your chopper. You're next, you political scumbags.
Okay, so someone shot down the helicopter. Also, this guy looks like he was either burned or zombified. In either case, I'm a little worried. Oh, hello. Not what I wanted, but it works. I'm not mad at this PSO scope. I was just thinking I would get a little bit more out of it. I'm just happy to have a scope though. Also, holy artifacts are just laying around here? Why doesn't anyone come back here? Everyone should come back here. How goes it, Nero? What have you been playing lately? Should check some of these out and see what they do. So, whoever Wolfhound is, or Wolf whatever, apparently is on my side. And he's not warning them about me, he's just like letting them know, like, hey, you guys are gonna die because the stalker is on the way. I'm a little confused, I don't even know. Anomaly mod? Is that one fairly new? Oh my gosh, so many artifacts. This place is a gold mine. Alright, so what else do we pick up? Radiation -20, but we lose endurance. But these would be great when we do have to go into irradiated zones. They're basically the upgraded version of droplets, so we can just sell the droplets. What about the white one I picked up? I guess that one was... no. We got slime, minus for bleeding. Or we got some strength to, like, not bleed as much. We only have to take more burns, which is not a big deal right now, so not running in a fire. And I thought we picked up a white one, but I guess the white one was one of these, like the droplets or something. Because I don't see anything that matches it. Or it was the slime and it was just all white because of the rain. Is anybody really on your side, Kara? In a post-apocalyptic Chernobyl that has seen not only one, but 2 disaster meltdowns? Probably not. You may have a point there, Mr. Hit to the Nautic. Oh, look at that. Electric shock, which I'm weak to, and I'm not gonna go die over there. Huh. Don't know how I'm holding on to that ladder when I use 2 hands to aim, but whatever. These guys shooting at. There's anomalies out there. I can hear the shots. I see like one guy, but I don't actually... like, I can't actually put a bead on him. So I'm not gonna worry about them at the moment. What is odd is that I'm pretty sure I shot a guy up there, but I don't see a way up there. So I guess he just free climbed up there without a ladder. But I have to leave him alone for now. Nothing I can do about that. It's all 3 Stalker games in one with a big focus on the side missions and factions. That sounds like a lovely experience. How does it do all 3 in one since Call of Pripyat... Call of Pripyat is the prequel, right? And Clear Sky is the sequel? Bada bing, bada boom. Sup, Stalker? Hello, unknown error. 420. The numbers in the name make us know that it's legit. Happy birthday, Error. How are you doing? Clear Sky is the prequel? Oh, my bad. I'm just going off of what I have somewhat remembered from G4 Tech TV. I like how this architecture is similar to the stuff that we found in Duty, but radiation. Excuse me. It's similar to the stuff we found in Duty, but obviously it's, you know, populated differently and stuff like that. Alright, so the fighting is taking place over there. I am irradiated for the time I spent in there. Clear Sky is M-H-E-E. Excuse me? We also have 45 rounds for a 1911 that we're not carrying. One of those guys may have a pistol and we just didn't notice. Pour a little vodka out for the homies. Continue on our way. The maps are accessible and the story is different. Oh, okay. I was thinking like you literally play through all 3 stories like in succession. This like overgrown vegetation is great if someone wanted to hide in it and pop out on me and kill me. But hopefully that won't happen. Also, I was wrong. This doesn't seem like a way out, fortunately. So, we'll let those guys keep fighting since it doesn't seem to be like my problem right now. Why do I still use vodka when I have tons of anti-rad modes? I don't know. One, I thought it was be cool to drink vodka, and two, because I have a bunch of anti-rad modes, I might as well use up the heavy vodka that I'm not going to be using, right? That was my thought process. Three was that rad meds work way better. So I thought I'd save them for when I really need them for an emergency versus using them up just because I have a little radiation, which a little vodka can take out. A little vodka can take that out. Pour out vodka, that's a waste? It's never a waste. Hypnotic, this is Ukraine. It's raining vodka. I don't know about Call of Chernobyl, and I haven't touched on what the story is, and I'm like, well, whatever it is, I hope it's enjoyable for you, Nero. I'm sure that since it was crafted by the fans of this game, that they made an experience that they would find enjoyable. Hello.
Atlas. We were attacked by mercs and half of our team was killed. Atlas. I promise you won't regret it. Help us break through the ambush by the plant. I have uploaded the coordinates. Watch out. Wolfhound and his crew are by the chopper. That's it, you egghead moron. Either you give me the results or you leave this place in a body bag. If you attack, I will destroy the information. You won't get my work. Professor, you're a smart man. Give us the info and go where you want.
Well, my guess, Hypnotic, is that with all the radiation around, it's definitely not raining clear water. So the last guy that told us that we wouldn't regret helping him, he got us in a lot of trouble, and there was constant fighting, and we kept using up all the ammo and supplies we had. I mean, in short, I regretted every bit of it. So I'm not sure if I trust this guy. This is not working the way I want it to. How about we do this? Yeah. Crouch? There we are. One single hand grenade out of all that. Not the worst thing in the world. Alright. Problem is with that camera orientation, I wasn't really sure all the fighting was taking place. I think it was this way. But this is telling me that we got a guy over here, and I don't want to get shot by him either. So we'll work our way in. Also, yeah, apparently my dude is hungry. We don't have any bread on us. We do have some tourist delights. Pop that, and we should be good for a while. Vodka, diet sausage, and some tourist delight. Indeed. All the staples of a wonderful diet. I will say, I do like the accuracy of our little LR300-ish type rifle. Which I honestly need to look up, because this handguard, I do believe it was the older LR300 handguard. But I can't remember what company made it back in the day. It was one of those things, kind of like the Special Weapons company, where they took something that was popular, like an M4, which in Special Weapons case was an MP5. Oh my gosh! That did not work out well for us. They took something popular like an MP5 and they made it just for movies and props by overmolding it and overworking and making like, a good model of it, right? Breakfast of Champions, indeed, Dean. Happy birthday, Dan. How are you doing?
And I promise you won't regret it. Help us break through the ambush by the plant. I have uploaded the coordinates. Watch out. Wolfhound and his crew are by the chopper.
Indeed they do, Phobos, but at the time when they made these, rails weren't exactly commonplace, so it wasn't the thing to go for with a full length and everything. It's probably a good thing anyways, because we really need to see what is actually going on here.
Professor, you're a smart man. Give us the info and go where you want. If you don't want me to destroy the research results, stay away from me.
Well, I hope you enjoy it, Dan. I myself have only played the first Metro game. What I didn't know was that, of some of the people that were not... I don't think the guys on this team? No, because remember, the original team that made this game was like 3 guys, like teenagers, which is really cool. Because coming out of Ukraine and Russia, between the guy that wrote Metro and the guys that made this game, one of which went on to found the company that made the game for Metro, It's really cool that they have so many people that accomplished stuff when they were just young men. Because I believe the lead for this one was like 16 when he started working on this game, and the guy that wrote the Metro books, when he wrote the first book, the official Metro books, not all the like unconnected sequel ones. I believe he was also 16 when he published the first book. So it's pretty cool. So many young men doing so many cool things, right? And thank you for reminding me that I need to play the Metro games as well, which if Yaixu hadn't bought us the other S.T.A.L.K.E.R games, God bless his soul, bless his heart, I would have gone straight to Metro after this. Alright, so let's try to be a little bit more careful this time. I do like the precision that this rifle offers. The ammunition itself, what is this ammo that we're shooting? SS-109, so this is M855, which at the time would have been what the US military would have been using. Light steel penetrator, green tip, 62 grain. A little bit of a boat tail on the back. Like, not quite like a precision tapered bullet, but a little bit of a bolt tail on the back. Hello! That guy looks like he's gonna die to the anomaly, so I'm not worried too much about him. Let's worry about his friend, though. Oh, hello. Whew. Yeah, I didn't know that either, dude. I did some research on the development companies, which is always the nastiest thing when you're trying to research about a game that you haven't played and you're trying to avoid spoilers. Like, you kind of have to, like, read Wikipedia like this, and then go look up the information that you want to know as well. Do I have the Metro games in Steam? I do. I have Last Light and I have 2033, both in original and redo for both of them. Exodus I haven't bought because I don't think, even though I've seen it on sale a few times, one, I haven't played. I need to play through both of the games. The first game I played, but it's been so long I don't remember it. And again, I always felt like I cheated myself because I played it in redo mode after I tried it in the original version. Which, if you think about it, really, that just gives you a bunch of, like, it gives you almost, like, 6 different ways to play one game, which is dope. And 2, oh, I did not save this guy. I guess we have to, like, hurry. Yeah. But 2, I don't know if this computer can run it, so I didn't exactly, like, push myself to do it. See if we can rush over there to save him. There's actually only just bodies in between. Oh, no! And that guy already ran in there, and he's dead. Alright. So here's what's gonna happen. We're either going to have... If I want to save this guy, which I don't know if I need to, I might just let him die. We're either gonna have to rush from here to do it. Which is odd, because they don't seem to care that I shoot at them enough to slow down. We either have to rush from here to do it, or we'll have to back up to another save and be faster overall. Yeah, does not even care that I'm shooting at him. Oh! My goodness, we got there on time, but didn't really play it right. But at least the scientist didn't die, and I want to know what secrets he's holding. I imagine, though, a game like this would allow me to retrieve his secrets even if he died. Like, by finding something on his body or something of that nature. You come back here. Didn't make it. I thought about a grenade, but that means we have to pull out a grenade here. And we have to hope that their AI reacts to the grenade. Yeah, their AI doesn't seem to be reacting to anything, really. They are just beelining for homeboy. Woo! Alright, get healed up. You back here? Alright, we did it. The grenade worked, but it was like something I thought I might do, but I didn't know if it would work. Also, I don't need that. I'll talk to you in one moment. We had a cutscene together and everything, so I know you're important. I just want to pick apart some of these guys' stuff, especially British rifle and a German pistol. Hello, Putin. You took too much time to get to him first. I did, but we made it. How are you doing, S.T.A.L.K.E.R? And happy birthday. Ah, jeez. Dean, what other games do you play? Alright, I'll be with you in a moment. Just let me clean up out here real quick. Ooh, more tunnel electric anomaly stuff. Stuff that I'm not quite keen on seeing. No ammo in that thing. These things use 5.56 too, right? And yeah, they have the built-in SUSAT scope. These things in real life are terrible because they're not reliable, and they were never known for reliability or accuracy in real life. How they perform in game, I'm not really fond of how they look, but I'd like to try them. Same thing with this Walther. I just want to try it because we have it. Whoa. Okay, there we go. The slide was like stuck in the back for a minute. Oh well. Looks good. It actually has some like decent sights on it, like Walther P99 sights. Not bad for a 2007 model, done by some kids in a room. The game was right about them. Why? They're not very reliable in this game. Phobos warned me about them, and I'm not really attached to them myself, so I don't really want to use them, but since we're here, it's like I want to use it to try it, because it's, you know, it's there. Probably not going to use it for a long time. Just going to take them to a point where I drop them off. Although, we are holding too much stuff. If we take an evaluation of what we have, I don't mind being a little overweight for a bit, since we did pick up some gear. We can take it back to town, sell it, and then go after that guy's family rifle or whatever. I just want to see how this suits that scope. You know what? I could just try a few rounds here. Not very accurate. Let's see. I do like having a scope attached to one. We do have a scope on our favorite AK, so it's not that big of a deal, really. And if we check ammunition, we have about 100 rounds of this SS-109. So, just so there's no confusion, the SS-109 designation right here is actually what, like, it's what every, like, entity outside of the US uses to name this round. Here, we call this M855. SS-109 is the name of the bullets, whereas M855 is the name of the entire cartridge. Because, you know, it's not just the bullet weight and how the bullet is shaped. The cartridge is designated by what kind of brass is being used. If there's any peculiar dimensions on the brass or thickness, and of course the powder load, both the amount and the type, and the like the SAMI specs. SAMI being like the entity that controls and evaluates cartridge pressures in the US to make sure that no one's making something that's way too hot for weapons. I don't know how much they weigh in real life, but considering how much this game is paying attention to that for its own features, I can imagine that it might be particularly heavy. I mean, again, we said it before when other people weren't here, but there's a reason that when the British had the L-85 as like one of their rifles in real life, their special forces were using American rifles because they were like, yeah, we're not using that.
I'm begging you. We were returning from Yantar when the Mercs shut down our helicopter. I heard that they are looking for information, but I know they will kill us.
Okay. Oh, they were the ones with the helicopter. And he was the one taunting them on the radio, then. This is the same thing he just said to me. Oh, wait. I'll tell you everything I know about the Brain Scorcher. There we know. The barkeep will pay you well. Okay. Thank you, Stalker. I'm not much of a fighter, but I know the way, so I'll lead and you cover us. Alright. You know what? You have a little bit of money, so... No, you won't use a medkit on your own, will you? I'll have to pick you up if you go down. But... You know what we can do? Hold on.
Go first and I'll follow you. I'm
How about...
a third-rate fighter.
Take this.
You better be on the ground yourself.
You got the rifle, though? Oh, great. There's other people showing up. Of course there's always gonna be more people showing up. It's an escort mission!
The professor took off. Get Kruger. He couldn't have gone too far.
Escort mission... Butan, what other games do you play? Also, everyone don't forget, it's birthday season. Happy birthday. They don't pick up weapons in the first S.T.A.L.K.E.R game. They do. I've seen them do it. Also, where did the scientists go? I think my dude left. It's not as reliable as I would like it, but I have seen them pick it up. Thank you for following, Gekken. Привет. Здравствуйте. Как-тил. Okay, this guy ran way ahead of me because he's getting shot at over here, and I need to help him. And we failed that task. Of course we did. I should have just followed him. I guess this is a way of making sure that they don't have to program, like, an actual...
Stalker, I'm begging you. We were returning from Yantar when the Mercs shut down our helicopter.
They don't have to program, like, an actual following scheme. Because... they have him just run in, like, a single path. Alright, this time I'll actually stay with you, my dude.
But you go first and I'll follow you.
Look, I know you picked up that rifle. Maybe you just don't have any ammo. Okay. He says you go first and I'll follow you, but he obviously goes first.
The professor took off. Get Kruger. He couldn't have gone too far.
Can he get me one of these suits so I don't have to worry about radiation anymore? That would be pretty dope.
Mark one, stop him.
Okay, now you hold up in a good place. Okay, I like this setup. I like this a lot better. So you're gonna sit back. I'm gonna watch the guys that are following us, which looks to just be the one. I think. Am I? Хорошо. I'm alright. Thank you for asking. Happy birthday, Gekken. Are you an old school S.T.A.L.K.E.R fan, or are you new to it like myself? Alright, we moving? I didn't even get a chance to check for ammo. 10 shots of the dome, and I saw it. I knocked over so fast. See, he did pick up this rifle. I told you, Buta. He just doesn't... No, he has ammo for it. He just won't use it. In any case, he does have a flash drive. So, if we get frustrated with this section, we will just let him die, and we'll take the information off of him. But in the meantime, I'd like to try and save him. Also just noticed that barrel there, which I imagine if I let some guys come closer, I would have been able to utilize that to get at them. This guy can see from forever away. He is like working those pistol shots. Oh, that guy was dead on the ground. I didn't even get to say a cool line before I killed him. Also, again, he died from like really long range. He's in really bad shape. Who, Kurgov? He's also running around in a chemical suit, so I imagine it's not very easy for him. Like, I feel his pain. Okay, who killed you this time, my dude? He also has a medkit on him that he's not using, which annoys me. Okay, bandage yourselves up, get reloaded. Oh, no, 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 you don't go anywhere. I'm like getting shot by him because I stood in the way. Well, I'm standing in the way so he doesn't run over here and get shot. How delightful. He took too many shots before you reached him. Oh, you mean like he's weak right now.
Let's go get him.
Yeah, I can see that. That's alright. You don't believe in us boating? I believe. Hypnotic believes. Phobos believes. Gekken believes. Dean believes. Also, use your med kit. Gosh darn it. Go to Guff. I like used a med kit prematurely though I didn't need to, and now I need to. I need this, though. Give me that. Where's the next people at? Where we going? Where we going? Hold on. Let me lead the way. So you don't get shot running out here. Yeah, I don't think that's a good path. You want to go down there in the tunnel? I don't...
Martin, there is a burner anomaly heading the tunnel. We'd better split up and go one by one. That will give us a better chance to survive.
I don't think he's gonna make it.
And when I see you have reached the end of the tunnel, I'll follow. Beware of the fire traps, and look out for hot air distortions.
I did some quick save just now. I wouldn't worry about. I do not believe you go lying to people. What? You believe in me. I know you do. You wouldn't hang around otherwise. Okay, so I'll mark the clear path, and you'll go. Don't I have something on that hurts me if I get burned more? Yeah, this one. Let's take this off for a little bit, this slime. Also just realized it's slime, which is why it works pretty well to stop bleeding, because the slime will stop the bleeding, like, on your skin. It's kinda gross, but whatever, I'll take it. Kinda regret picking that up. No! That was not pleasant. Okay, where else are these things at? There was one right next to me that I didn't notice. Okay. And the bolt set off when I threw it. Okay, so what else we got? There's one right here. Should be able to push ourselves past. There's another one right in front. And there's a droplet. I'll take it. Should be able to walk in between these, I think. Hold on. Yeah. And of course, there's a lot of bodies from people who didn't make it. Huh. I am way too heavy to be running around like this, by the way. And we just hit that weight limit, in fact. So how about we heal tourist the light. Yeah, it doesn't look good. Huh. What's up, Zada? How are you doing? It's been like a year or two, but I'm here. Did you used to go by a different name? Because I don't think I remember the name. And yeah, Krugov has the suit. He should lead me. Astrophobic 1 or something? I do remember the Astra name. How are you doing? And what have you been playing lately? And are you a fan of the Stalker games? Lots of WoW? Sounds fun. All these artifacts making me heavy, but they're worth money. I guess these guys are just gonna burn. Also, there's a shotgun laying right there, but hell if I'm gonna try to pick that up. I'll take this. Drop a few pistols. I like how I'm sticking my hands in the pockets of a guy that is currently on fire. You have no idea what this game is. This is the first Stalker game. A game built by, well, initially built by 3 teenagers in their mother's second floor bedroom. And they actually did an excellent job in it. And it's one of those games that, as it gets older, it builds up a better fan base of modders and people that just love the original concept who keep making it better and better. I wonder if they did want, like, weapon clearing animations and they just ran out of time. Yeah, not like them though. Okay. Making me miss my MP5. And that was it for 9mm ammunition. So let's get rid of that. Alright, and Kurgov is here. Good to go. You doing alright back here, Kurgov? My boy. I read it was essentially saved for development hell, and most of the cut content made its way into the sequel. That makes sense. Honestly, just the more I read about it, I'm just amazed that they built what they did build, you know? Hello. Zombified as a group, okay, I believe it. But you had some good ammunition on you, so I'll take it. Not worried about your Walther. Remember, kiddos, the Walther P99 is popular with James Bond and, like, no one else. Ah, Jace. I hope he's not bugged here. And I can't move him around. Booten, is this the bug? Oh, no! Not what I meant to do. You haven't seen a weapon jump before? It happens in some games. Alright, there you go. Alright, crew, let's get a move on. I didn't know he would die from one knife strike either. Kinda cool that right after you come out of the tunnel is when they introduce you to zombified enemies. That being said, this is the one thing that wasn't a surprise to me because one, they told us about these guys in the game earlier, and two, I actually do remember zombies when I watched videos of this on TV as a kid.
We are safe finally.
Also, I missed what Dean said about games that you play. I just saw it said like everything, and I was like, everything? And Dean was like, yep, everything. Far Cry series is your guilty pleasure, really? Which Far Cries are your favorite? Because I've only played 2, and I love 2. And I definitely understand 3 through 5 being a guilty pleasure. They seem to be some kind of like, they seem kind of dirty-ish as games, and I look at them and I'm like, I don't really want to play this, but I see why they're popular. That's my personal opinion as an observer. Alright, so it gave me the flash drive. And that's it. If you visit our mobile laboratory, we'll give you a scientific suit. Yes! I'd like to know something. Who are you, and how did you end up here, and what's up with the helicopter? So you can get one of those for me, I will go to the big land, and I'll get out of here. Screw S.T.A.L.K.E.R, we'll find him another time. My name is Kruglov. I am a professor of biology. I study the zone. Yesterday, for example, I find an animal of particular interest. Enteromorphus Dendromutanus vulgaris. Also Zeref. Happy birthday. I mostly find and document most species of these animals, their traits and distinctive features. The information is then thoroughly studied and transmitted to the outside world. Some of it, of course, goes to the barcade. My discoveries has helped to save the lives of many stalkers. I was just transporting the result of my latest research to the laboratory near Lake Yenta when a helicopter came under fire. Ah, gotcha. Tell me about the zone. Whoa, the zone is a wonderful gift to humanity? That sounds like the opposite of what everyone else has said. And maybe we shouldn't trust this guy. Same here, dude. Same here. Trying to learn a little bit. All of these things are extremely dangerous. Aggressive mutants, high radiation levels. Technology, medicines, new plant. Okay, I get it. Pretty much all the weird stuff coming out of the zone, like the artifacts, are so good that he's saying, hey, this stuff's worth it. I get it. Duty thinks otherwise, and even Freedom doesn't seem to want to help you. Maybe there is some use in studying the zone. I agree with the second statement. So you understand that too. It's wonderful to discover that there are those among you who are not narrow-minded practical people. I've always said it's important to look at the whole set of issues from a broader perspective, to distance ourselves from the simple human measures. Even if the zone has done a harm to humanity, it can still be of great use to us. True, true. And he's got nothing else to trade. I gave him a rifle. I can't exactly give him ammo. It's not like I have a ton anyways. Yeah, and he doesn't pick it up. Oh. What I was planning on doing, Dane, is after I played through these games, is replaying them with nothing but Russian subtitles on. Maybe the Metro games, since I actually know the story of this. And trying to improve my skills that way. That was my plan, at the very least. In any case, we got a mag and some change for this rifle. We'll have to come back here after we drop off some gear. We'll pick up more treasures to sell. And we will... What was I thinking? Oh, go get the shotgun that we came to get here in the first place. If you have any intention to place yourselves, use the Sky Reclamation Project to fix additional bugs. Maybe. Maybe not. Sometimes I just like to enjoy vanilla stuff so I can see everything for the bugs that entailed. Because, you know, bugs are part of what a game was like when it came out too, you know? So, I have to see how I feel when I get there. I swore I heard something like gurgling over here, but I'm not really certain. The bigger question is, where am I? Ah. I am not where I want to be. Okay, so I helped him get here. I need to go back where I want to be now, though. Which is over here. And where I was trying to get to initially was this way. So... now that he's over here, I'm gonna leave, and we'll come back here another time. Because we're carrying too much stuff. I have 2 flash drives now. It stays vanilla. It's quite buggy even after the last patch. Okay, I'll think about it. Why don't you go to the scientist bunker? Because I don't normally like to... oh, hello. Keep progressing when I know I kind of want to take a reset. Even though he did say he would give me a suit. Though he did say he would give me a suit, didn't he? Kind of want to just reset all my stuff and then come back around here. That way I know I'm in the clear to keep going around, since I'm gonna have to come back this way anyways. That is my thought process. This rifle's gonna be empty soon. Probably take a hard save soon, just in case something bad happens. Was Clear Sky kind of rushed, or do you think they were doing it at the time when they were kind of breaking up, or just not pushing too hard, and that caused it to be buggy? It's just odd that, you know, after this first game came out, you'd think they would be popular enough to have enough money to do more testing than they would with their first game. To say that, you know, a third installment is more buggy than the original game, that's kind of peculiar. Alright, we should be able to wrap back to the right here, head back on the rail station, go the way we were trying to go the first place. And we might be able to even... yeah, we might be able to even get the rifle on the way up. Yeah, I think that's the thing a lot of... and you know, it's as the gaming industry has gotten bigger, we tend to have these opinions where it's like, low scores, bugginess, less polish. Yeah, if those things were perfect, the game would be more perfect. But it doesn't necessarily mean that a game that is lacking in those is a bad game. So if you can enjoy something that is buggy, like, even because, though it is buggy, you can still enjoy it. That's just a testament to how good the game is. And I mean, all those Fallout games are always top sellers. Well, I haven't played anything beyond 4. Fallout 3 and New Vegas are full of bugs, but they're still favorites of many people. I know there's a guy here, but I don't know what happened to him. He went out of... found out. Yeah, should have been charging me while you were reloading, son. Also, another one on the roof. I think that one popped him in the head. No, he's still alive. That one just stunned him. Excuse me. Oh, hello. Someone took the Suzette off of one of the L85s and put it on this LR 300-ish rifle. Which is interesting, I didn't know you could do that. Pretty sure. I don't like that you have to equip a weapon just to put something on it. That annoys me a little bit. Yeah, this is definitely the Suzette off of one of those British rifles. Huh. I didn't know those things were like Picatinny equipped. Does anyone else see that little bit of like halo effect where the crosshair is not in perfect alignment with the barrel? Because the barrel and the crosshair have two different things that they consider center. I remember that being the case in the first Halo, and it never bugged me that much, but it was noticeable. I just thought that was cool to notice. Oh, hello. That's where you went. That's why you weren't on the roof anymore. You came down the stairs to come see me. That's so sweet of you. Alright, 9 rounds for this thing. It's pretty much useless. Nope, it was his buddy, and he had friends. Dice. Stairways, man. They're terrible, no matter how you look at them. Okay. If you ask me, the gameplay in Clear Sky is the best of all 3 Stalker games. Huh. Well, that makes me look forward to it. I hope that I find it as enjoyable as you do. Also, which one of these is the best condition? One in the middle, seems. So how about we grab the scope off of these. And we'll just carry one ourselves. Because we are overweight as it is. Some of these guys got artifacts on them. That's pretty dope. What else you got? Gravity, which just adds to radiation. I'm not really concerned about that. We'll take these energy drinks since we are getting so heavy. That'll help us muscle on through where we need to get should we run out of energy for serious. First thing I'm dropping, I'm gonna tell you right now, is all this damn 9mm ammunition. I was kind of hoping this would be a nice little stroll through since it killed some of you guys on the way through here the first time. But I guess because that was more of a scripted thing, that, yeah, repopulating this area makes sense as well. Thought I saw something shiny out there. This is a stash. This is the way back. And we might find the family heirloom there as well. I swear I'm seeing shiny things. And now I'm hearing what I think are zombies. I think I'm just being lured into, like, terribleness. Alright. Pour a little vodka for the homies. Work our way through this mess. Also, oh, hello. Yeah, I remember you. Oh, that day. Jetty. Rifle jammed up. And he got in my face, and I was heavier. Okay, so going back that way was not going to be pleasant. Good to know. What if we load up with the BP ammunition? We have a lot of that. Well, we have a little bit less than a full mag of it, but we can put it to use. Switch in a full auto, save when we get there. What are those guys' name again? The cloaking tentacle face guys? We fought one in the sewers and we haven't seen them since. Check the stash. What, all of those? I'm gonna be back here anyways. I'll check them when I come back. You know what? Let's put that on. Put that on. Bloodsucker. Yeah, stealth boys. Stealth boys. Bloodsuckers, yeah. It is odd that we just saw this one walking around like he was still human. Also, good to know that we can actually sneak up on them somewhat. Only this time I don't know where he's at. And if I don't get the grenade off first, I'm not going to be able to throw it when he's walking up on me, so... Ah, there he is. Let's take a quick save here, try it again. Uh-oh. Bad day. Sounds like he's stuck on something. I don't want to go look, though. One of you guys go look. Oh! Bad day. Woo. Okay. And again, thanks to all of you, because for those of you who are new to the channel, I'm kind of a scaredy cat when it comes to games. Pretty good about doing stuff in real life that's kind of creepy, but in games, nah. And I definitely wouldn't be able to keep doing this if you guys weren't here with me. Okay, family heirloom is this way, and I can see why homeboy ran. I do still think it's convenient that these bloodsucker dudes only show up after all the other humans are gone. Nothing here. This little area back here. I just don't want to go back here and then run into what made the guy run away. Which I assume is just more bloodsuckers. Yeah, especially like back here. We'll keep this thing in auto. Yeah, with this dude tooled up. Oh! This is right where I came in at. Oh, you know what it is? We came out here and they sucked us into a cutscene, like, instantly. So I didn't take a chance to look around because I was like, oh, I should go save the bubble-headed scientist man. So I didn't actually take a chance to look and see what's going on. So, yeah, I know this is me. This guy was here before. Anomalies are nearby on the other side of that wall. I'm aware. I know this is me. This is not what I want, though. Here, you know what? Let's get some distance here. Also, some of these bodies are gone. Meaning the bloodsucker ate them. There's a gang of mercs not far away. Oh no, this isn't the right thing. What the hell? Where was I going? Family, you know what? We're just gonna go sell our stuff. We'll come back. We'll sell our stuff. Come back and get more stuff. And we'll get the family rifle / shotgun when we come back as well. Everyone clear the plan. Anti-rats and vodka doesn't protect you from radiation, so no use to take it before entering that area. Really? I guess I thought it just had like a bounding effect where it would continue decreasing after I took some radiation. Also, I thought I had taken radiation by the time I was taking it, so I figured that would just up. What are you? This looks like one of the cheaper ones. Yeah, wrench. Not worried about that. Good to sell though. Okay, we're clear out of here. We'll come back later. Take an energy drink, since we never use them. Yeah. Another. And you know what? See some tourist delight, just because we... No, I'll eat some bread and stuff when we get back there. Alright, on to the next one. Nothing to be scared of, Q. You have a gun. Guns only work if you hit what you're aiming at, though, which, if you hadn't noticed with the invisible guy, a little difficult. Ooh, imagine playing this on the hardware at the time. Like, I remember, I don't know what your guys' computers were back then, but if I had played this on my computer at the time, I wouldn't have been able to see anything. My computer at the time made the first Half-Life game look like the first Doom. Hello? I don't even need to go to there for a college's suit. I got one right here.
Attention, stalkers.
We'll compare some stuff once we... You know, let's do some comparisons now. So, let's take this suit off. Oh wait, this is the same one, right? Stalker suit. 50 impact. Isn't there a way you can, like, just see the stats? Or do you have to be in the shop to do it? Weighs a kilo less. Worth the same amount of money as a full-up Stalker suit. Let's see. Radiation plus 90% for raid resistance, so... And... shocks and burns and everything else. Does not protect as much against ruptures. Does protect as much for impact. And it's a little bit less on bulletproof, but that's not terrible. Overall, the radiation protection seems like a good deal. And maybe we'll stash a Stalker suit for later. Or maybe I'll just roll with this. I'll just deal with all the other stuff. I am aware of the health boost regen. But you're not the first person to tell me that. And we actually found out on our own. But thank you. As for the rest of it, you can just leave me to find out the details on my own. It's the way I prefer it. Please and thank you. Thank you for following the Kaka-san. Happy birthday. Enjoy yourself. Wait, you guys got money, right? Ah, you broke. Come back to me when you get your pay for the week or whatever. You got money. Also, let me get that sausage off you, son. Stoneflower. If I add to my radiation, but I wear the suit that cuts down on radiation, then I'm just picking up bulletproofness. Could work out. Way too many fireballs for our own good. Wanna buy a fireball, bro? Thanks. Don't have anything else that's cheap enough to sell you, really, that I care about. You know, I love from Russia. Nice to see. English people like the game too. Привет from the US or США. But for them Spanish speaking homies, Estados Unidos. How are you doing? ¿Qué deal? ¿Qué deal? And yeah, I think the story of 3 guys that were teenagers making this game in their room is pretty incredible. Because when I was the same, I would have been their age at the same time, and I definitely wasn't doing anything this constructive with my time. So remember that, nerds and gamers, don't chase women, make video games. Then you can use your video game developer fame to be swimming in gamer women. Yeah, normal. Normal.
Chernobyl veterans, join duty. We have a huge responsibility to protect the world from the expanding zone.
Ukakke till откуда? Okay, stop. Also, our timer is up for the night, but we'll do a little bit more.
This area is closed to outside.
Oh, right, my bad. That's the restricted area. That's not where the bar is. The bar is backish this way. Task failed, camp elimination. I don't care.
Chernobyl veterans, join duty. We have a huge responsibility to protect the world from the expanding zone.
Bar. Or, if you speak English, that says gap. Which means we can either get drinks in there, or we can get tight-fitting clothing. Either way, it should work out. Fucking stealth boys, dude. Gotta tell that dude that I did not get his family shotgun yet. But I'll be back with it as soon as I do.
I said come in. Don't stand there. I said come in. Don't stand there.
Zurich. Zurich is the guy that has the weird thing. What's the vanilla term? Vanilla yaksu is like flavor of ice cream, like white ice cream. People in English, we consider that normal. So when we say vanilla, we mean like we're playing the game normal with no mods or anything. Or like if you have a car and you say it's vanilla, it's like it's stock. There's no aftermarket add-ons to it. So it's not just about games. So coming from Western culture, that's what we mean when we say vanilla. Like when people played WoW, and WoW kept changing over the years, and then it was a huge deal when Blizzard shut down the vanilla servers because some people wanted to play the game as it originally was. And then when they brought back vanilla servers, like it was a big deal as well. 5,000 for that flash drive? That is highway robbery. If I wasn't so invested in the 5.45 rifle already, ammunition-wise, I think I would actually keep this thing. Actually, let's test it. TRS 301. This apparently does way more damage, which I like, and the accuracy is pretty up there, and we have a scope on it. I kind of want to keep it. What do you guys think? Keep it or keep the upgraded AK? I don't need all of that. Got a lot of bandages. Stash it? I think so too. Wait, stash the AK or stash the AR? I have a little vanilla ice cream left. Don't have any for root beer though. It's making root beer floats. Hey Amber, how are you doing? Happy birthday. How do I say happy birthday in Russian? I forgot. Whatever. Yeah, the thing is, like, I agree with you. I don't want to carry around 2 rifles. But I also like carrying around 2 rifles. It's not like we're not gonna find more ammo for either rifle, so... I figure we buy a bunch of stuff, we stash some stuff, we'll come back and get what we need later. If we need it, which I don't think we will. Some bread, get some meat, keep it cheeky, keep it breaking. And you know what? I'm kind of done with this pistol, honestly. Let's just get rid of this. Just more weight for something I'm not even using. Alright, it's leftover Suzats. I can have that. And I want to try... Ah, damn, I just sold the 45s, didn't I? I just want to try a 1911. I don't really expect much out of it. I just want to see what this game offers for it, just like we did some other stuff. I'm gonna go ahead and sell the smaller stone bloods. We're gonna keep the 2 meat chunks just because I like having health regen. Just in case. Stone flower. If I had something that did a little bit better bullet protection, I would worry about it. The sparkler I'll keep because the increased endurance is nice. Wrenched, I don't care about. Gravy, I don't really care about either. What else I got? Got the pseudo dogtail, which I'd like to give to Sidorovich one day. Other than that, we're just loading up on rifle ammo so we can roll for a while. I don't care what it costs. Bring me pictures of Spider-Man. Depends on which location you go. Hey, doesn't matter where we go. A rifle is always a good choice. I got food. I don't need these fireballs. Plus with the suit, we're not going to need the increase in radiation resistance either. Goldfish I'm still holding on to just in case. I should just sell it. It just seems kind of rare. Slime I like. Thorn I don't care for. Alright. I think we clean them out of him. Oh! Whoa! They have the 9x19 PBS-1. This is Russia's famous armor-piercing round, which is like plus P plus P plus. You know Russian Doomer? Is that the name of like a YouTuber or something? Because I don't. but I'd love to know if you want to drop a link in Discord. I can check them out sometime. Would it be too much of a spoiler if I throw in how to find more stamina artifacts? Yes and no. Yes, it would be a spoiler, but no, it doesn't really matter because I'm probably not gonna do it anyways. If I find them, I find them. If I don't, I don't. I just play naturally, but if I feel like there's something I want to go after, I'll spend the time to go after it. I'm not really hurting for endurance, and I don't really care. The fact that we found it, I'll use it. I'm not gonna go on my way to go get it, though. You know what I'm saying? But thank you for asking. I appreciate it. Another hand grenade. Do you guys want to hear a funny lesson about both RGD5 and F1 hand grenades that I learned during my job? And yeah, Dean, this style of music, I don't think I can find anything to replace it. I just wish they didn't have so many people talking in the background while we're trying to vibe out over here. And you know what? Take some extra bread and meat for the road. Otherwise, I think I got this guy cleaned out. 1, 2, 1, 2. Have us a little bit of a stalker snack there, because we deserve it. We've been working hard. Make Shooter great again. Would be a spoiler if I told you about this really great streamer named Shooter Q, who's great. Wish I were watching. That guy sounds like a terrible person. And you know what? I bet he punches children in the mouth. You wouldn't want to know him. That's the link when you like to see music later. I think you would be like it. Could someone take that and put it in Discord so I can see it later? I would appreciate that. And thank you. Bakaka. Did I pronounce that correctly? Bakaka. The only Russian YouTuber I've watched is this guy that... I was talking to Yexu one time, and I got interested in kvass. And like, I started looking up, like, how do I make kvass? And I found this like Russian-American YouTuber that shows how to, and I was like, oh, this is dope. The weird thing is, and this is for more non-Americans than Americans, we have a certain kind of how much ammo do I have? I have enough ammo. We have a certain kind of person you can really tell too that they are appealing to the American audience that knows somewhat about Russian culture, but their culture itself is like kind of questionable. I know that's like hard to really explain, but trust me on that. A little bit of minus bleeding here. Sparkler gives a little bit more endurance. We got our regens on backup. I'm holding the goldfish just because I don't know what to do with it for now, which means might as well stash it. It's probably the only stash in the game that can go bugged. I was just thinking about that. That's why I looked in the chat, because I was like, someone's gonna tell me about this stash. Because I just realized, I'm like, this stash is connected to the arena, and because it's connected to the arena, it might be affected by some code. And I was like, yeah, this might not be a good idea, since this is the only one that resets for us. Put guns away so I don't pull anything out accidentally. Where did I find a stash before? Last time I had the stash, it was next to... yeah, it was like in the place where I was shopping. Maybe they have something back here for me. Little locker or something.
I said come in. Don't
Dude,
stand there. I
you
said
got
come
storage in the
Don't
back?
stand there.
I need someone to hold my stuff. I got storage in here. I will take that free drink. Cigarettes. Yeah, here we go.
Might well be of use to you, Stalker.
I really want to shoot the snitch while we're down here. But I don't want to die to like everyone instantaneously
I've
either.
always got something interesting for people like you.
Не тот уже хабар пошел. Не тот. Неужто завязывать пора?
Have you met the get out of here stalker guy yet? Yeah. Those are the guys that let me in here. Ironically. That was really annoying. Especially when they call you to come help them fight. And then as soon as the fight's over, they're like, alright, put your gun up. Like, come on, man. Chill out with that. Alright, let's go get the family thing. And then we'll talk about the RGD5 and F1 hand grenades when we end. But first, I really just want to go rush and grab that thing. Where am I going? North, north, this way. Which is also, hold on. Yeah, so we turn northeast. We can get there this way. All good. You ever scared in S.T.A.L.K.E.R? Am I ever scared in S.T.A.L.K.E.R? All the time. Da. It's because of you, Bakaka, that I can actually play. I don't know what it is. Something about video games. Maybe the fact that, like, in real life, I understand that I have techniques. I know what is real and what isn't. And, like, even when things are scary, it's like, I'm either gonna get out of this or I'm gonna die, right? Whereas in a video game, things are, like, things that are coded and that come out of nowhere and don't really exist in real life can take one by surprise. And that should be the same in a movie, right? But in a movie, I'm not the one controlling the people. I'm just watching stuff happen on a screen. In a game, I really, like, this little thing behind this face, these are my eyes I'm looking through. And I feel connected to the character, so I feel like I'm gonna be the one to get got if, you know, a bloodsucker or something else runs up on me. Weapons would be a lot more useful if we actually equip them. Got knife, got... Oh, wow. A little cocking animation there. Got 1911. Oh, interesting. They even showed the safety off. You can actually see the sights. So yeah, I don't know. Ever since I was a kid, watching cousins play Resident Evil, even playing Quake, my first FPS by myself, like, I've always been, like, really terrified in video games when stuff is legitimately scary. Good nuggets, Vakaka. Alright. Eyes on the prize, gents. We gotta go in there deep looking for that family heirloom. Oh, it's so nice how much endurance we have and we're not weighed down by like 50 kilos of gear. Enemies we might run into. We know that bandits have been back here. We know there are zombies. We know there were some of these soldier dudes that we fought. And we know that there has been at least one bloodsucker. You know what? This rifle would probably be a lot more useful if it was loaded. That might help. We'll keep this in auto in case we need it. For up close stuff. And work our way the same way we went when we went to save Mr. Scientist, man. There are just artifacts everywhere. What's going on down here? Yeah, that looks pretty dangerous to me, but where there are anomalies, there are artifacts, so... Just wanted to take a little peek. This is where some of those soldiers got messed up when they ran into the electricity. But Kako, what other games do you play? Especially American ones. Since you're happy to see Westerners playing a Russian game. Set in Ukraine. Way more hard to get artifacts in the next games. Yeah, I imagine, you know, you make a game, you're like, this isn't exactly what we wanted. And the next game, you're like, alright, we'll do the balancing a little bit better or something like that. I'm gonna pick up some of these weapons just so I can sell them, but I'm not here to play garbage collector. Now that I've learned that hoarding is a terrible thing. Thanks to the one and only Yikes. Yikes. There's a yellow dot over here. Who is that? Oh, snap. Loner bro. How'd you get out here? Yo, stay over there. I'll come see you in a minute. I just gotta go look for some stuff. Especially all these bodies I didn't check before. And some of these bodies have a lot of stashes on them. And depending on how much weight we have left, we might actually be able to pick up some of the stuff from the stashes. Since we had to skip over them before, and I didn't like that. One thing I don't like about the scope weapon model is, like, imagine your eyes are at the center of the screen, and this is a big problem in a lot of FPSs, and if you watch my ground branch videos, I explain why their version of first-person perspective is pretty cool. If your eyes are at the center of the screen, this guy is holding... He's holding his weapon, like, up here in order for you to see that much of the side, and it blocks so much of the screen. Which is interesting, because if you remember the Dwayne Johnson Doom movie, the reason they actually chose some of the choices, or yeah, the reason they made some of the decisions they did for the camera system is because they didn't want a gun blocking the way the entire time. Because they realized it would take up so much of the camera, which was not conducive for movie viewing. Alright, we're just coming in real quick, grabbing our stuff, we're getting out. So I'm not worried about getting overweight. It's not going to be a big deal. That way is where the family rifle is. Oh snap, he set up shop here and everything. He's got a barrel going. he's got his fire safety ready. Guy's legit. Hey, you mind if I break into this real quick? Cool. Yeah, I just wanted to break that box. I wasn't gonna hurt you. Oh, this guy's ready to like open up a Six Flags theme park. Yerko Hedgehog. Good day. Can you tell me something? I'm coming back from Yantar. Thought I'd pass something off to science as usual, but they're all locked in their bunkers. Don't go out even during the day. Yeah, they just had like a weird firefight and their helicopter got messed up. Only to another propeller. So if you're planning to head in that direction, might as well change course. I've been over there before. It's all good, bro. Let's see what you got. Wanna buy some droplets? 650? Yours. Oh, that's interesting. You can sell these guys the scopes on some rifles, but not the rifles themselves. Interesting. I'm not gonna shoot you, I just wanted... Oh, I see. So the Suzette scope that is attached to my rifle has a Picatinny mount on it. It is not taken from... Like, even though it's a Suzette from one of these, it's not taken off of one, so you can't actually remove it from these rifles. Interesting. They do that in games to get better performance, gun blocking 20% of the screen, really. So you don't have to, like, render all that stuff behind it. I'm sure the more frequent reason it's done is because people put in a lot of work on these models, and they want to make sure that the models themselves are very well represented. So the player can see all the animation. Same reason why they put all that left-hand ejection on weapons that do not function that way. Alright, drop off rifles here in the stash. We'll pick up a few on the way back. Since we were getting a bit heavy. It's nice to know I have a friend out here, especially as it gets dark. One of the things I read in some of the older reviews was these wind effects and the environmental stuff. People loved it, and while there are better examples in the modded footage that I saw... Oh! What's going on here? Well, I guess not everyone's a friend. Circa 2007, the wind and lighting and day and night cycle on this. A lot of that was very, very appreciated by the people that played these games, and I have to admit, it's pretty dope. Also, are you telling me that this box was not the stash that is indicated by this icon? Surely it is not underground. I'm not going back down there. That place is terrible. I were a stash. That sounded like a dog, or a boar. In any case, it's dark now, so I need to be careful. Both for human enemies and not so human enemies. Oh, okay. You know what? I'm not gonna worry about it. We find it, we find it. We don't, we don't. I came here to get... I think that guy up there, the first one we shot, I think he's just laying there dying. There's definitely a zombie or something around here. No, that's just that guy groaning because he's dying. Hello. Thank you very much. Okay, that's the stash. That wasn't the shotgun itself. One sec. Can we... What was the information here? Bring out the rifle. I lost it by the place where bloodsuckers live. That's the only thing. maybe that's their reason for doing it, but if it is, why would they even flip it towards the other side, you know? Like, why not just get rid of those details? I mean, this is something we saw in Far Cry games too. And we continue to see in some other games. It's just by flipping that, you get more animation towards the center of the screen. You get to show your player more. No, it's not correct. Even, what was it? Battlefield Bad Company did it. It's like, that's usually the common reason why I like to flip the weapons so much. Just say, look at this stuff we made. Thought there might be some other clues about where this thing is. Well, let's get to looking, and if we get a chance, we'll go execute that guy up there. Hello, door. Bro, you're going underground? I'm not going back underground. Unless I absolutely have to. Especially now that it's not scripted anymore. And I know they're gonna put some bloodsuckers down there for me. Oh, yep, hello. You're no friend of mine. It is nice to actually be able to shoot people and have them die again. After a rousing night of Tarkov where that wasn't happening. I didn't make it out alive tonight in Tarkov. I shot at a dude. I killed one guy, which attracted the attention of people I didn't want. And then, of course, that caused me to get in a fight with some other people. And I was shooting a dude, and they just did not coming down. Would not come down. Would not go down. Why do I keep saying coming down? Oh, because I kept thinking someone else was coming down. We'll drop off some of this excess later, but first... gotta go pay a man a visit. Death. What are you doing up here? Didn't I kill you guys already? Goodness gracious. Gotta think of a cool line to say.
Дай аптечку.
Sorry, comrade.
Аптечку.
No returns. Alright, give me that good stuff. You know what? I do not need this. I'm not gonna be able to carry all these rifles out anyways. I'm just gonna drop them off in the box when we get done. Give me that, though. Unload them, take their ammunition. The zone gives. I take away. Okay, we gotta go back down. Ah, shit. Are you kidding me? You guys saw that, right? And hear it? Maybe if I wait up here until daytime, they'll just leave me alone. Oh wait, that's just a dog. Or boar. That's not that bad. I thought those were bloodsuckers. They're just pseudo-ducks. That's not terrible. I thought it was bloodsuckers, and I was like, great. At night? Invisible dudes? Oh, no, that's not a... Those are rats. I've never seen rats in this game. That's new. They got the soundscaping on point, though. These things are working together, too. Like, symbiotic relationship style. Why are there so many? Okay, see, this is the stuff that, if I wasn't playing this on a stream, I'd be freaking out very thoroughly right now. Yeah, y'all like that freedom bullet. Hey, that thing actually locks back. Also noticed that this pistol has a full-length guide rod. Interesting. Yeah, what the hell is this thing? It's a little rat. And just when I thought I had enough Tarkov. Also, I think my game just froze. Hopefully it's not about to crash, because I don't know when the last time we saved was. And we just got done with that intense rat fight. Computer seems good. Everything else seems fine. Yeah, I think the game is gone. In a Ukrainian game, you're using American guns. All guns are American, Phobos. It's just their lineage. Also, seem to have crashed the game. So, I don't know where the last save was. We'll come back to it when we get a chance. While we're here, though, before we're done for the night, because I do need to go to bed soon, let's talk about RGD5 and the F1 hand grenade. Is yours the F1 too? I see. And you are an Aussie, just like your boy Nero. The spoon is holding back a little trapdoor. When that trapdoor goes back, a little spike rotates all the way around and it starts the spark on a powder train. The powder train goes down to the next explosive, which is like an RDX blasting cap, and then the blasting cap sets off the bulk explosive, which is less sensitive but more powerful, and that's how explosive trains work. On these Russian models of hand grenades that have these long fuses that stick out like this, including the RGD5 and the F1 grenade. Apparently, no, it is an Australian grenade. Or France. I thought it was Russian. Maybe, hold on, I want to see now. Australia. Maybe it's just a design. Nah, that's way different. I've never actually seen one of these. Not in school or work or anything when I was in the army. Interesting. But yeah, that's not the F1 we're talking about. The more ubiquitous F1 grenade is this style that you see right here. So both these and the RGD5 use like a UZ-RGM fusing type of setup. And you'll see that theirs is not much different than the American, except that instead of a spring-loaded trapdoor, when their spoon goes off, it just lets go of the spring, or of the striker that is sitting on spring tension, which causes the striker to go down and then start the explosive train that will eventually detonate the grenade, right? So the only problem with that design is that if I can get a bigger image, it'll help. So the problem with that design is that, see this little bit of metal here that is holding that pin from going down under spring tension? Yeah, if you let this spoon go, the spring tension will carry it down. But also, if you apply too much pressure here, pulling out, this little fork here can slip away, or it can bend in such a way that it becomes weak enough for the striker under spring pressure to overcome that little metal hinge, right? Now you might be thinking, oh, well, that's easy fix, just don't apply pressure to the outside of the spoon, right? What would cause someone to apply pressure to the outside of the spoon like that? Maybe the fact that you're holding a grenade and you're very nervous, so you grasp down on it real hard because you don't want anything to go wrong, which in turn bends out this metal of the spoon, pulling it away from the cock striker that it's holding away from the detonation sequence. So in short, it is possible to set off certain Russian hand grenades on yourself if they are a little bit in older condition, they've been banged around a lot, and you just squeeze on them real hard, which makes them very dangerous to work with when you're working with some of those that are 10 and 20 years old and found in the dirt, and who knows what their condition is, which is why it's safer just to blow them up. So, fun story, if you ever find yourself using these grenades, don't squeeze on them super tight. The American style of design is a little bit different. That being said, thank you guys for hanging out. Good to meet new friends, good to see old friends. Those of you out in the east, you have a good morning. Those of you on the west side with me, you guys have a good night and get some sleep. You guys take care. I'm gonna find someone to host. I'll see you next time. Also, most importantly, I'm trying to catch a damn mosquito or moth. Exactly, like, the whole point of holding the grenade tight is to not set it off. Because you're like, okay, I'm not gonna do anything to it, and nothing bad can happen to it, no snags or anything. And that is the thing that will set that grenade off, even if you don't pull the pin, because the pin is not affecting that part at the top. That's what makes it so funny. What was I saying? Oh, most importantly, got it. Happy birthday. It's birthday season. Happy birthday. And good night. Keep it cheeky, keep it breaky, and most importantly, keep it Kiwi.